Well, howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here, and
Brad, Noodle Boy Brad.
Noodle Boy Brad, huh? He just got done having some ramen for lunch. Trying to get myself situated here. It is October 4th, 2016, Tuesday afternoon. It is 12:53 p.m. The weather right now is 80 degrees. Real feel is 87. The high will be 84 and the low will be 71. It's starting to cool off more in the evening, which is very nice. Especially when, you know, your AC up front went kaput. So it's a good thing that it's starting to cool off. We'll get with yesterday. Yesterday, did you take a nap, sweetie, or no? No, he didn't. I did lay down for a while because you guys know my sleep pattern is just so messed up right now that I just, yeah. You guys, and I know a lot of you guys are the same way, and I mean our sleep patterns are just, we all gotta just have a great big old party at night, you know. You know, in fact, any of you can't sleep, message me. I might be up. If I'm not, my phone is on silent and you won't be disturbing me any. So if you're friends with me on Facebook or anything, yeah, that's a great time for us to chit chat. Yesterday that vacuum did come in, that Dirt Devil stick I was telling you guys about. I have the box here to show you guys. So far I really like it. Let's see. It is this one here. It's the Simply Stick 3-in-1. It's a bagless. And, it's got this head that comes on and off. And then it's got the cup right inside there. And then, it's got the handle. And then it's got a crevice tool also. And I used it yesterday and I really liked it. It doesn't have a beater bar, of course, which I knew. For $18, what do you expect, right? So, but, it certainly was a lot easier to use, a lot kinder on the back. It's nice to just be able to grab it and be able to vacuum the floor real quick. And, also that crevice tool and stuff, to be able to vacuum, because, I've noticed using an air conditioner all the time and fans, you do get a lot of dust and stuff. I mean, not as bad as like we did in Wyoming with all the wind, but you get a lot of, what do I want to say? It's not really, well, it is dust,
yeah.
But it clumps more because it's more humid here. So, you know how, like in Wyoming, in the drier states, you get a real kind of fine film all over everything. You don't hear, but it gets to be more of the dust bunny, the true dust bunny. Everybody say hi to my boyfriend right back here. And so yeah, I was happy that came in. Like I said, that cost me $18 free shipping on eBay. So eating was right on track. One thing I do really still suffer from is, like I said, I'm having such a hard time sleeping. I didn't get to sleep till 6 this morning. Is night hunger. And, I try to ignore it. I do have a protein shake right before Brad makes me one right before he goes to bed. And I try to ignore it, but then after it's been 3 or 4 hours and still keeping you awake, but I don't want to eat carbs, carb out, because that's really what I want to do. And it's like, no, you're not going to do that. So one thing I did learn taking all those nutrition classes was to go ahead and have some protein. So I did. I got up last night and had, we had a couple pieces of a teriyaki grilled chicken. I had that, and that solved the hunger issue.
And protein is probably the best thing you could eat.
That's what they taught me in the nutrition classes. So, so yeah, I did that, and so that all went well. Yesterday I did the peddler, and I'm still fighting a cold. If you guys can tell, I'm not quite as lively as I am a lot of times. I am still really fighting a cold. It's just, you know, it's the summer cold late. You know, and it's just kind of a general all over kind of flu. I'm very achy, you know, and my sinuses are really just driving me crazy. I don't know if you guys can tell that I'm kind of a lot puffier than normal. Right now, I got eucalyptus tarts going in the wax melter, and then I also put in about a teaspoon of this. Well, it's a generic version of the Vicks Vapor Rub. I love this stuff. Brad can always tell you if I'm having any sinus trouble because, you know, I will, if I know it's again, you guys are going to all laugh and I don't blame you. But if I have a really bad sinus headache, I'll even put just a little bit right up here. And then, of course, I put just a little bit under my nose. And in lieu of having to take a lot of medicine, that usually will break it up enough and stuff. So, you know, because it's really hard to take cold medicines and allergy medicines. I know y'all agree with me because it makes you so drowsy. You know, and if you're trying to function in any kind of capacity of life, that can be really hard. You know, or a lot of people cannot tolerate those kind of medicines. So, guess what we are going to do? Well, you'll never guess it. Just go ahead and try to guess. I know. I'll give you guys like a minute.
I think that's enough.
Okay. We're going to switch back beds again. I know. Go ahead. Do the thumper. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are. Yeah. You know. Okay. Now we just, you know, we used to go like a week or a couple weeks and switch back. No, we're just doing it like every couple of days. You know. I'm not sleeping worth a crap back there. It's like it's too hot without the air conditioner on. It's too cold with the air conditioner on. It's cold. It gets cold. Then I feel claustrophobic back there. You know. So, and then, you know, I have to take the computer back there because, you know, he wants to go to bed because he's trying to be like a normal person. And, so then it's in the way. You can't even really get it to go to the restroom or anything. So, yeah, we're going to switch back. Maybe the reason I'm just been so achy, because I've been really achy now for about 3-4 days. Maybe it's just the flu, you know. Like I said, I'd never know, and I thought maybe it was just because I'm exercising. You know, and I have arthritis issues and stuff, but yeah, so we're switching back. Let's see what else do I got going on. I already did my seated exercises today. I did that while I was listening to a YouTube video. So that all went fine. I did not want to do it. Like I said, I'm very achy. So it's, you know, it's difficult when you don't feel good. But I'm like, no, just push through it. It might make you feel a little better. It might open up your breathing a little bit better. I'm not really having breathing problems. I just woke up with being a lot of congestion and a sore throat and a sinus. I do feel better because, like I said, I got the eucalyptus going. I did take a couple cold tablets. I don't even know what they are. They're the green ones, okay? They're just for congestion and stuff with some Tylenol in it. So, yeah, so if I'm acting kind of loopy, it's because that stuff's starting to hit. Sometimes that stuff hits and I feel like I've had a couple drinks. I'm going to do some housework here in a little bit. Because we need to. Need to just kind of tidy stuff up, wipe stuff down, vacuum, all that kind of stuff. And then I did do some looming last night. I didn't get finished what I wanted to. You know, sadly, but, so this is that half of that panel, right? And then you have to reverse it back around, put it back on your loom, and this is the other part. And as you can see, it went from black and it's going back into the red. So, I got that going. I'll finish that up today, put the buttons on it. And then the next one, I think I'm going to do one more real quick after that. And I'm going to do it out of this homespun this Lions brand homespun. Let's see what color is it. It's this dun 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 dun. Doesn't say what color it is, so I don't even know. Oh, 315 Tudor. 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 So, it's a real pretty color. That's pretty close to, yeah, that's the true color right there. So, anyway, I'm anxious to use this. It's a little bit thicker than this other stuff I'm using, so that'll be nice. It's a number 5 bulky. It is let's see, 98% acrylic, 2% polyester. So I really like the homespun. Somebody sent me a couple of these, and they have one more skein like this, and I really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I didn't get any painting done yesterday because I'm just not feeling like it. I don't know if I'll get any painting done or not. You know, it's not that I don't want to, just when you don't feel well. You know, and so I'm just gonna have to kind of ride that out, right, hon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's busy doing something. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh. How's your back today?
It's a little sore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went fishing last night with our next door neighbor, Mitch. Those boys had a good time. First he went over yesterday and helped Mitch swap out some tires he needed to rotate some of his tires around. And Brad went over and did that. Mitch and Sheila, they sure are a nice couple. They're about our age. Real nice people. Real nice people. Really like them a lot. Like I said, Carl moved out. He went on down the road to another campground, which is more kind of a partying campground, I think. You know, it'll cost more, and they don't have free cable or free Wi-Fi. You know, even though the Wi-Fi here can be sucky, at least it's offered. You know, so, but you know, hopefully he'll be happier there. So we don't have anybody right next to us over on that side, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice, and in a way it's kind of not, because the elderly people that lived on the other side of him, they're always outside sitting, and in a way I kind of don't like that, because you know, I like to open up that blind and look outside, but I don't want them to think I'm looking at them. So, anyway, they're real nice people too, though, that elderly couple. She and I swap plant cuttings. So, one thing, my topic for today was not being a sheeple. I know we all really desire to please other people. And a lot of us go to the extreme of not doing things that we really don't want to do, and things that really aren't us, because we're trying to please somebody else, whether it's family members or a friend or something. And I think it's really important to remember that you need to just be yourself. You need to be authentic. If it's something that you really, really are against, don't just go with the flow and go with the crowd because you think that'll be easier. I obviously never have done that, really, and neither has my husband. Yes, we've done things for family members that we really did not want to do, you know, to the extent of forgetting about our needs and what would make us happy, because you're so busy trying to make those people happy. But, you know, if I had one thing to say to younger people, I would say don't be afraid to just stand your ground and be yourself. It's okay to say no, that you won't do something because it's not something you want to do, even if it's a parent or something that's pushing you into doing something. If it's something you really don't want to do, I mean, if they're trying to push you to go to school, yes, you need to go to school, or you need to go to your job or whatever. But if it's something like, you know, conforming to this hairstyle or this how you dress, whether or not you have tattoos, whether or not you have piercing. Go ahead and just be yourself. It's your life. I mean, you know, the restraints we put on ourselves and the confines, you know, are usually what we have regrets about later in life. I always wanted to get a tattoo. I got one. Would I get more? I would get more. I enjoyed getting a tattoo. I would get more if I could afford it. You know, I don't see anything wrong with tattoos or piercings or whatever color you want to dye your hair. You know, all of that. But I think it's important that you don't just follow whatever the newest trend is or what the trying to act cool if you really don't want to do that. Sorry, my dog is barking. Charlie, come here. Charlie. Sorry, he's carrying on. But anyway, I think it's really important that we, be our own authentic self. It's okay to be very different. You know, it is. It's okay to be very different and kind of march to your own drummer. I mean, even if your family doesn't like it, or your so-called friend, all of a sudden don't like it. I've always marched to my own drummer, and anytime I've tried to conform and done what everybody else wants, I'm so unhappy with myself and so mad at myself. So, what's going on?
Oh, I pulled up with a whole stack of things, and I think he went over to talk to our neighbors.
Oh. But anyway,
nosy.
That's all I really got to say. You got anything to say?
No, I think I liked what I heard.
Okay.
Until Miss Bossy Pants
decided.
Oh, he
was carrying on too.
So
anyway, hope everybody has a great day. And I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so much. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome. To all my old subscribers, thank you. I appreciate it. I love all of you guys' comments. I respond to quite a few. But if you've made 3 or 4 comments in a row, I probably will respond to just one. But rest assured, I read them all. And I always try to go through and at least like them all. So, and I really do appreciate it. And I think you guys are awesome.
And I read them all too.
And Brad reads them all too. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.